all of us that are present here today, that the school is still the Honorable Minister for Heritage and Honorable Premila.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, the Principal of Ratu Navula College, the school management team, teachers, ancillary staff, ministry officials, dear students. Bulavinaka, very good afternoon to each one of you. Indeed, it's an honor to be here this afternoon to address students, teachers, head of school, as well as the school management team. I am rather taken aback for the unusual appearance around us, which is that we're all sitting here with a mask. We never thought that one day we will be wearing masks. Most of us who have traveled abroad to Asian countries, we had seen people wearing masks. And often we wondered, why were they wearing masks? We didn't know the reason then. But now, unfortunately, we all have to wear, we have to wear the mask. And I'm very impressed with the way the school management team, with the head of school and the teachers have prepared the school to make it much safer for the students. The protocols have been used, and I know the team have been working extremely hard to meet the requirements set by the Ministry of Health through our safe reopening COVID protocol guideline. It's not easy that every school can match the requirements. There were schools that struggled, but they knew that they had to pass their test before green light will be given by the Ministry of Health to open the doors. We may sometimes feel that we are back in school, it's quite normal, but it's not normal. We've heard from the principal that there were some suspected case. There are 2 students who are in isolation. The teacher had to go through the process as well, and now the clearance is given. Even the classrooms had to be decontaminated, and that would be a regular story in a classroom situation. I do expect that we will find COVID cases in a school environment. It's nothing unusual. We've seen around the world when the schools reopened, the classrooms had to be closed down because they did find cases of COVID. But the best part is that the school management knows how to handle the situation. And that's where the credit is given to the team for their hard work. I also would like to share with you, and I don't know whether you feel it or not, but I've come to Nandi and I feel a lot of positivity, like good feeling, very happy environment, as if something is going to happen really big. And we all know what's going to happen very soon. We'll be able to see the tourists on our street. So we're opening up our border on 1st of December, and that is extremely exciting news. The hotels are busy preparing to receive the tourists. And there is so much of positivity, that confidence that we need. And the confidence is there by our local business partners, by the people of this country. You can see that smile, that good feeling, and that's what we want. That will keep the hope going. The Western Division was badly affected by COVID pandemic, very badly affected, but I'm sure you're going to shine very soon. And my prayers and best wishes are for the people of Nandi. Today, students, I'm here to also welcome you to our school, and I would like to welcome you on behalf of the head of school, the teachers, the parents, and my own ministry. It's such a pleasure to see you in school. For a moment, the schools were all dead. No one was seen around schools. And it's such an unusual sight. I don't think any one of us sitting here had ever imagined that a school can be closed for more than 6 months, which is precisely 195 days, which is half a year. No one has ever imagined. But pandemic is such that it has really done things that none of us ever imagined. But we are slowly coming out of it. And today I would like to encourage our students to continue your hard work. I know you have been badly affected amongst all students that we have in a school environment. Year 12 and 13 are badly affected, meaning that it's all about your career that you need to make a decision. And unfortunately, this COVID-19 struck and schools were closed, and it is all causing this anxiety. Students are wondering what will happen, whether we can move on to the next level or not. From the ministry's perspective, it was crucial that we get our years 12 and 13 back in the classroom so that the hardworking teachers and the head of school can start preparing the students for the exam. Right, you have 9 weeks and now 8 weeks left. But most schools that I have visited, almost all schools have said that the curriculum was completed well in advance, and the teachers have been helping the students through weekly study packages. They have also adopted online platform to reach out to the students. So these are the new ways of learning. Sometimes it's not the best way because we are so used to face-to-face. Coming to the school simply means routine. We know exactly which lesson is at what time. When is our lunch break? When is the PE lesson? Etc., etc. So we are grounded in routine. This is how we function. But at home, there is no routine. You can get up anytime you like. You can eat anytime you like. Am I right? You can pick up your books the day you feel like, and the day you don't, probably you wouldn't. So I can understand the concerns you may be having as students regarding your career, regarding your future. But I just want to assure you that we are here to assist you. If you need any form of assistance, anything you need, right, you must reach out to the head of school, reach out to the teachers. You can even contact Ministry of Education. We are here to assist you, whatever you need, so that you can pass through these 8 weeks and make sure these 8 weeks you really get focused and start your preparation for your exam. Just to let you know, the government this year, during the national budget, announced that there will be 5,000 TVET scholarship that will be available to students. So those students who want to move away after year 13 and you want to take up TVET courses, the scholarship is waiting for you. You also know that we have TELS and Topper scheme. It is still available, and we're just waiting for you to finish your exam. And after your exam, the assessment will be done by the tertiary institutions, and then you can pursue your higher studies, tertiary studies. So I just want to encourage students to think of it as your last opportunity. And you get focused. You can study as a group, but you got to put in your 100% now. 60% will not help you at all, right? You have to go into your fourth gear. First gear is no good. So start focusing on your studies, and please do not hesitate to ask a question. I have been a student also at one time. Often we are very shy to ask a question because we think, oh, what will my friends say? They might think that I'm dumb or I don't know. In fact, you realize today, who cares what people think? You just ask if you don't know. Or you might know, but you need clarification. Do not hesitate to ask. And I'm sure the teachers are here who will definitely guide you. So, dear students, my message to you is give in your 100% and you will shine. It's not the end of the road, it is the beginning of the road. So focus on your studies and you'll come out all right. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the school management. I was quite interested in listening to the principal when he talked about the dream of one person that led to the establishment of the school. So you just need one great man or great woman who can turn things around. And we have seen how this school has grown over the years. And it is one of our largest schools. Right? So I want to thank the founders of this school and also thank the school management committees, or you can call it the board of governors, who have dedicated their time and energy in looking after the affairs of the school, along with the Ministry of Education as well as the head of school. So it's a collective approach, and I thank you all for that. Now for teachers, I've heard wherever I went, the teachers were so excited to see their students. They're really excited. Finally, life is coming back to some normalcy. It's not completely normal, but to some normalcy. And the teachers have been assisting you throughout, and I call my teachers the COVID warriors. They have been working behind the scene. They made sure that the learnings continued even though there was a lockdown, students stayed home, classrooms were closed, schools were closed, people were working from home, and teachers were working from home as well. So they've given in their 100%, and some teachers even went out of their way to assist Ministry of Health in the vaccination verification process. They also assisted initially with contact tracing, and they also assisted in the logistics that Ministry of Health was trying to work out initially. That is around April of this year, when we had our first community COVID transmission case. So I thank the teachers for going beyond their duty to assist the nation in dealing with COVID-19. I kindly request the teachers to continue your hard work, and please guide the students that you have under you. And you know, we all know that teachers, you shape the life of a child. And you do it so well, and I thank you for doing that. I also would like to thank the parents. Parents have been assisting the students at home. They've been taking care of you. I met some parents in the last school that we visited, and it was quite interesting when I met the parents. And they have only one question to ask: when are you opening the school for the rest of the children? That's all they want to know. And my answer to them was, I wish I knew when I can open the school. With COVID-19, there is so much of uncertainty, so much of uncertainty. There is no such thing as, okay, I can tell you exactly when the school will open. It's a game that we have to play by taking some precautionary sort of steps. Then only we can reach the goalpost. We have to take it very slowly. And whatever decision we make at Ministry of Education, we are guided by a couple of things. First thing is, we look at the active cases within the community. You know, is the active cases decreasing? Then we are looking at the scientific evidence that's coming up in various parts of the world where schools have started. And again, we are guided by the Ministry of Health as well. So after every box is ticked, then only Ministry of Education can make some announcement. It seems to me, I'm not saying that it's 100%, you know, we are sure, but it looks like my last meeting I had with Minister for Health and the Permanent Secretary for Health, I think it was on Monday this week. I had it on Monday this week. And it seems that they're saying that we can open schools on 4th of January. That's the initial date that I had given. But who all can come to the school at that time? I'll make the announcement later. Again, it is subject to the vaccination rates, right? And I'm encouraging students to please get vaccinated if you are not vaccinated, right? It is about your life. It is about the livelihood of people around you. It is about your safety. And we have lost children to COVID. You know that. And for that reason, we don't want to open the school and then there are a lot more problems in school. So it would be good if all goes well, we can start the schools on 4th of January. And once we do that, then we have to again think about when teachers will be going on holiday. Right? I have to make some announcements for teachers to take a break. I know all teachers cannot take a break because of year 12 and 13. And year 12 and 13 will continue. Right, and it will finish on 23rd December and then you come back on 4th. So there is 1 week break for teachers. But the rest of the teachers can go on break and it can be a staggered approach. Some teachers take a break from here to whatever date we come up with, and the rest of you can work, and then when the others come back, then the next lot can take a break. So we'll work out a system and we will make an announcement as to when teachers can take a break. All right, if teachers are wondering when are we going on holiday, I'll let you know a little later. But all in all, students, teachers, and the school management team, I take this opportunity to thank you once again for the great work you have done. And in a pandemic like this, which we have never seen, and we often hear that pandemic happens once in 100 years. And unfortunately, we are not the lucky ones. I mean, I wouldn't want to see a pandemic, but unfortunately, we are seeing a pandemic. And we don't know when it's going to go away. So in a situation like this, there are a lot of uncertainty. There are a lot of precautionary measures that we have to take, and the safety protocol that you need to observe. So let's keep doing that so we keep each other safe and we can open the schools and we can say, yes, the schools are now running in a very normal way, right? With an abnormal environment. Till then, I just want to wish each one of you lots of success, and I wish whatever you have planned for your future, it comes true for you. So thank you very much. Vinaka.